The following contest is a triple threat match. The last person remaining after 2 pinfalls is the winner.
From Canada, representing the World Warriors, Adeline Ward.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. Welcome to the 2020 edition of Beach Brawl, our second biggest show of the year. I'm commentator Uno, and we are live at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. And this show is so big we had to break it up into 2 nights, and tonight is Retaliation's night, and tomorrow you will see the Resurgence side of the card alongside with the tag team titles, but we're going to open it up with triple threat women's action, starting with Adeline Ward making her way into the ring. And Ward, she has been a thorn in the side of Torby for the past couple of months, but ultimately avoided her in the meantime. But now she has to face her here tonight, but here's a woman who does not back down from Torby at all.
From Japan, this is Catherine Isagen.
Catherine Isagen, former Women's Revolution champion, she has come head on against Torby. A few weeks ago on Retaliation, following a match, Torby celebrating in the ring, only for Isagen to take her out from behind. And not only that, but she told Torby that you will also be seeing me at Beach Brawl. Of course, at that point, it was just Torby and Ward that was scheduled to face after General Manager Jarek Vanders got sick and tired of seeing Ward run from Torby. But Isagen inserting herself into the match, and here's the woman that she wants to be able to beat again.
From the Nordic states, she is the RWR Women's Golden Ticket holder, the Shield Maiden, Torvi.
Miss Golden Ticket Torvi making her way to the ring. She has been unstoppable here in Season 3. Has seen a couple of hiccups, once against Hope Rogers and once last night against Catherine Isagen. And if that's not a momentum boost for Isagen, I don't know what is, but Torby's a different beast when you take her on one-on-one, but as far as I know, this is her first triple threat match, so we'll see how she fares here tonight. With not one, but 2 opponents coming after her, trying to be the one to end her streak. But Adeline Ward, former women's champion, Catherine Isagen, former Revolution champion, and Torby, here we go. And Isagen gonna let Torby and Ward settle their differences here. And here we go. And like I said, it's rarely who can beat Torby, but you gotta think Isagen's definitely gonna want to get rid of Adeline Ward to be the one to be able to take out Torby, as this is a triple threat match elimination style, so last woman standing will win. So Torby doesn't necessarily have to eliminate both ladies to win, but you know that's what she's going to be gunning for. And Isagen, nice head scissors there, and immediately goes after Adeline Ward. Our 3rd Beach Brawl pay-per-view ever. I mean, you know how gigantic and massive the last 2 were. A lot of memories made in those previous pay-per-views. And I'm sure this edition of Beach Brawl will certainly have their fair share of memories as well, but we're going to open it up here. And maybe this could be the first one. Oh, Torby just swats Isagen aside. Maybe we will see Torby finally taken down a peg by either Adeline Ward or Catherine Isagen. That back suplex certainly won't help that cause. As of course, outside of the ring, real sand. That is actual sand outside of the ring, so not going to be fun to be taking moves on that or even running around as well. It's going to be a little more difficult here tonight. So we might see a lot of in-the-ring action. The cover, only a 1 count on Isagen from Torby. And now Ward, she picks up Torby. Oh my God, I think she just stole the Shield Maiden, her modified Burning Hammer move. But Torby with the wherewithal to roll outside of the ring. Adeline Ward shows you the lack of respect she has for Torby, but there's that modified juice box from Isogen. Can she be the first one to strike? 1, 2, and no, only a 2 count on Adeline Ward. But now Torby back into the ring and immediately picked off by Isogen. The pair of clotheslines. She ducks Torby in a big kick to the back, and again Isogen, the one in control here of this matchup. Just kicking the back of Torby and then again going right after Ward, making sure that Ward can't be the one to eliminate Torby. Isogen wants to be that woman, but she won't be being thrown outside of the ring. She can go make a sandcastle in the meantime. But now big punches from Torby to the face of Adeline Ward. That'll certainly rearrange your face, and big stinger splash in the corner. And here comes Isogen re-entering the ring, but gonna possibly join in this 2-on-1 on Torby, but no, Torby fights back against Ward, but only briefly. But again, the ego in play. Isogen goes after Ward, does not go after Torby. And she's gonna pay with a Northern Lights suplex. Can she send her down the field? No, neckbreaker instead. Of course, we're here tonight at MetLife Stadium, home of the Giants, home of the Jets, but also home to Beach Brawl for the first time ever, as the previous 2 iterations took place in the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles. This is the first time Beach Brawl has gone eastward. Double lead defeat on Torby. And Ward standing tall, but she needs to be careful. Here comes Isogen once again. And the 2 meet up. Nice German suplex. Takes out Ward from the equation. Oh, and Isogen needs a big boot from Torby. Here comes the Shield Maiden, a quick cover. 1. No, only a 1 count. But Torby, you gotta think, when is enough gonna be enough for her? When is she just gonna start laying waste on her opponents? Stop playing games. Oh, I think that's right now. She picks up Isogen and Shield Maiden connects. The modified burning hammer. The cover. Is she gonna take out Isogen? 1, 2. She does.
Ladies and gentlemen, Catherine Isogen has been eliminated.
Torby, just a different beast when you take her on one-on-one, but Ushigoroshi across the knee from Ward. Is Ward going to be the one to beat Torby? 1, 2, and no. Beating her in a tag match is one thing, but beating her straight up has yet to be done in Season 3. Isogen certainly had the ability to do so and had the momentum, but she got caught in the Torby buzzsaw. And that leaves Torby, that leaves Adeline Ward. Ward blocked by Torby, big belly-to-belly suplex from the Shield Maiden, and now is she gonna be able to keep going? She picks up Ward on her shoulders. Shield Maiden connects again on Ward this time. Is that going to do it? The cover. 1, 2. It is, and Torby rolls on with another big win.
The winner of this match, the Shield Maiden, Torby.
Torby, probably her toughest challenge to date, especially having to face 2 opponents at the same time, but no problem for Miss Golden Ticket as she lays waste to Isogen and Ward and picks up another win as she continues her ascent to the top. Impressive win for Torby here tonight to kick off Beach Brawl. But coming up next, this one's not going to be pretty despite the participants being that. Last woman standing, Hope Rogers, Olivia Taylor, a lot of bad blood between these 2. One person is not going to be able to stand after this. We'll find out next.
The following contest is a last woman standing match. On her way to the ring, the Mermaid Princess of the Rogers Foundation, Hope Rogers.
Hope Rogers, it is a miracle that she is 100% more than less even competing tonight, considering what Olivia Taylor did to her nearly a month and a half ago inside Hell in a Cell on retaliation. Olivia Taylor picking up Hope Rogers and throwing her into the side of the cell as Hope Rogers bounced off the cell, bounced off the apron, and laid waste to the outside. Hope Rogers still competed but was not 100%, but has...
From Brisbane in Queensland, Australia, the Violet Queen, Olivia Taylor.
Has since recovered and has immediately gone after Olivia, who pretty much took credit to, doing the move. You obviously couldn't because it's on video, but she said she did it on purpose. She was trying to take out Hope Rogers before their match at Pick Poison. And while neither woman came out on top in that match, intentionally trying to injure someone permanently like that is obviously going to take the ire of the victim, and that certainly did with Hope Rogers. And it even doubled when Olivia Taylor took on Faith Rogers and basically maimed her in front of Hope. Hope helplessly could not do anything about it. But now Hope gets her opportunity here tonight against Olivia, and here we go. These two square off. Hurricanrana right off the bat from Olivia Taylor taking out Hope. And again, no pinfalls, no submissions. It's last woman standing. And while Olivia won't have a cell wall to throw Hope into this time, that is still the name of the game. Who cannot get up after the 10 count? Who is not walking out of MetLife Stadium under her own power? Olivia there using her leverage and Hope. Nothing pretty there, just going after the woman who tried to end her career prematurely. And now Hope sending Olivia outside of the ring. And we're gonna fight in the sand, and again, and you can fight anywhere you want as long as your opponent cannot stand after the count of 10. So we're probably going to see a lot of sand fighting here. Nothing there for Olivia. The two trade chops back and forth, and Olivia looking for another pet scissors, instead face plants into that barricade. Hope is not playing around here tonight, and you can't blame her either way. And now Olivia is sent back into the ring by Hope Rogers. We'll see if she begins the count. No. Olivia slowly getting up to her feet, and Hope, just further deliver punishment. Oh, God, the DDT in the corner. Hope looking for that corner spear, and Olivia caught her, and now she is in control of this matchup. What's Olivia looking to do here? Oh, just working over the knees of Hope. And now Hope Rogers sent it to the corner. Olivia looking for that back kick, and Hope catches it. And what's this? Oh, spinning Michinoku driver. Hope, pardon me. Faith's obviously in the back cheering on her daughter here tonight. And Hope just wrenching on the arms of Olivia, trying to rip off that arm sleeve on her arm to no avail. And here comes the first count of the match. Referee up to a 3 count. Up to a 5. Up to a 7. 8 count, and Olivia finally to her feet, using up every valuable second. But Hope already in clear control of this match. No, clothesline takes down Hope Rogers. And now Olivia looking for her first count.
2, 3,
Up to a 4 count here. 5, I think Hope gonna take the same approach here. Gonna eat up as many seconds as possible up to an 8 count, and The second she starts stirring, Olivia heads after her, but Hope trying to rebound, but no. Olivia Taylor neckbreaker takes down Hope. And Olivia motions for a count, but it's not going to happen. Hope is stirring, and now here comes Olivia. Pair of clotheslines. A drop kick takes Hope Rogers off her feet. But again, Hope trying to get back up. Referee is counting here. Hope kind of squirming in the ring. Maybe, I don't know, Olivia re-aggravated an injury or not, but referees count up to 6. 8 now, Hope not moving, takes up to the 9 count, and again, as the second she moves, Olivia kicks Hope down and tries to take control of this match once again. Looking for the trifecta of suplexes here. There's 2, keeping shoulder control, finishing off with the fisherman suplex. Oh, baby, a triple. And Hope kicking off Olivia. I think she's trying to taunt over Hope while the ref started to count. And may have cost her. No. Hope back down to the ground, but right there trying to get back to her feet, using the ropes as leverage, but she is in a bad way right now. Olivia taking too much time. Hope catches her off guard, drops her with the drop kick of her own. And here comes the count once again. Hope gets some time to recover. Some valuable time to recover. We'll see how long Olivia stays on the ground this time. Up at 8. And again, Hope taking a page out of Olivia's playbook. Kicks her down to the ground. Oh, what a super kick. And Olivia not taking that. She's right back up to her feet, and she remotivated. Sends Hope into the corner, and what's she looking to do here? Throws Hope outside of the ring. What's Olivia looking to do here? Basement dropkick takes her through the sand. Olivia using her long legs to her advantage. She enters the ring while the referee counts. Hope on the outside after taking that nasty basement dropkick into the sand. Up to a 7. 8, and Hope stirring to her feet. Olivia not happy. And she heads to the outside to go after Hope Rogers. And now, what a drop kick from Hope. And they're gonna trade places. I think Olivia's head may have bounced off that bottom part of the apron there, taking a little more damage than expected. And Hope in the ring now to recover, watching over Olivia Taylor here. 8 now. And Olivia looking for that big boot, nothing there, and Hope continuing her assault. Shots to the back, shots to the front, sends Taylor back into the ring. Now Hope, she's looking to stand up. Fire the Queen, what's she looking to do here? Hope Rogers enters the ring. Gets her down. Oh my God, what a flip pile driver. Olivia Taylor right on her neck. And Hope Rogers stands tall over her fallen prey. Have the tables have turned. Did Hope Rogers return the favor to Olivia Taylor? The count up to a 7. Olivia hasn't moved an inch. 8. Up to a 9. She's not moving. That's it. Hope Rogers has won the last woman standing match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Hope Rogers!
Hope Rogers returns the favor on Olivia Taylor with that flip pile driver, planting Olivia right on her neck, risking her career now returning the favor. And Olivia, still down on the ground. Hope Rogers, your winner here tonight. 2 impressive matches to kick off Beach Brawl thus far. And we're just going to keep on going, folks. And coming up next, if you like wood, you're going to get a lot of it here. NL Special, J-Era takes on Justin Sane, but which Justin Sane will he take on? We'll find out momentarily.
The following contest is an NL Special match.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the whole reason you people are here for, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the Spotlight, J-Era.
J-Era, a month ago, the Intercontinental Champion, expecting to hold on to that belt for quite some time. But he ran into Kenji not once but twice, and Era, in response, deciding to restart his Spotlight Challenge, which was answered by Justin Sane, but Era really just easily mopped the floor with him. Sane, I think, just showing up for paycheck more than anything. But Era, he wasn't happy with that. He said he didn't want the lazy Justin Sane, he wanted the real Justin Sane at Beach Brawl, and he better bring it. Well, we'll see if he brings it. It's certainly a match type that could potentially bring it. The NL Special, 15 minutes. Table match, Iron Man style, and here comes Sane.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, this is the always lazy Justin Sane.
Always lazy, but we'll see just how lazy he is here tonight in the Battle of Ontario. Very, very sports-themed match as well. Sane, of course, in the Leafs jersey, and Era in the Kobe Bryant Lakers jersey. Both teams obviously very well aware of the New Jersey area. Kobe, a couple of finals against the then New Jersey Nets, and the Leafs obviously play the doubles from time to time. But the Battle of Ontario, of Toronto even, not even Ontario, Toronto, they're both from Toronto. Battle of Toronto will take place momentarily, featuring the table. There we go, J-Era, Justin Sane, 15 minutes have started, and anybody, including the laziest wrestler in the world, can do a Russian leg sweep, and it looks like Sane may be a little more motivated in this match. Not so much that he wants to win, but being called out by Era on his laziness, and this is the second NL Special match for Justin Sane, isn't in as many months, of course. Pardon me, Sane and Razor dropped their tag titles to Recoil, who again will be defending the titles tomorrow night in an NL Special match by a very wide margin. Era returning the favor. Anybody, including a man that wanted the real Justin Sane, can do a Russian leg sweep, and Era now. I mean, Sane, everyone gives him shit for being lazy, but let's be real. I mean, like him or not, the dude is a very successful, capable wrestler. 3 times the world champion, twice with the Revolution title, once with the world title, and with the tag titles gives him 4 belts under his reign, which, as far as my count goes, ties him, at the very least, with the most title reigns in RWR history overall. I know Lionheart has 4, and I believe Kimiko Matsui is 4. Sane sent outside, falling on top of that table, does not break. I am the table. And now Era on the top rope. What's he looking to do here? He's looking to fly. No, Sane sidesteps him. And Era crashes and burns into the sand. And now Sane gonna bring the table into play here. Well, he sends the table into the ring. I think he thought about bringing Era with him. Decided a little too much work. And a too sweet for the crowd. Just to lure Era into the match again. Big boot misses. Era on top. Nice Hurricanrana. But Jay Era has his fair share of big matches. He took on Jarek Vanders at Collision Course. Nearly beat him. Probably should have beat him. And of course, he has the previous win over Justin Sane, lazy or not. It's still a signature win for him. But hoping he can take out a Sane that he demanded tried in this match. And you know, I think so far so good on that. Sane definitely putting out more of an effort here than he did on Retaliation a few weeks ago, especially with the wood in play. He ate his fair share of wood last month. I'm sure he'd like to return the favor here this month. As Era fights off the shoulders of Sane. Soul kick there, and standing slice right into the crossroads. Great move there by the former champion. Both men up to their feet now. Sane with the counter punch, and nice suplex taking Era down once again. 0-0 early on, but if you know an NL match, it can pick up sooner rather than later, especially with plenty of numbers toward the end of a match. As, Era, nice kick there. And, ooh, what a Northern Light suplex on the big man. Good move there. Now Era standing tall over Justin Sane. Climbing to the top rope now. What's he looking to do? Jay Era looking to fly. Big double foot stomp right across the chest of Sane. And lazy or not, Sane in a bad way right now. As Jay Era trying to be the first on the scoreboard, trying to drag Sane to the table, and no. Era able to fight him off. And Sane side slam, the half of the table collapses. I am the table, and throw up a too sweet as well. Both men now unsuccessful in their first attempts to put their opponent through a table. Now Sane gonna prop it up into the corner. Can he be the first one to strike about 5 minutes into the match? No, how about a KFX instead, the center of the ring? That'll put Era out for sure. But now Sane has a conundrum. How do you deal with the dead weight of Era? Well, not very, because Era already back to his feet. And Sane going to continue to go to work here, dragging Era to the table. Unsuccessfully, though. As Era fights off Sane and instead sends Big Lazy outside of the sand. Now I don't know, I don't think we've seen it yet. I don't know if commentary tables count, but this is hell of a time of any to find out. Sane's head bouncing off the table. I need to move out of the way here. Luckily I got a long cord here on my headset. And the two battling back and forth. Sane just punishing, clubbing blows to the back of Jay Era and sends him back into the ring. So I'll head to my seat now. But that was Era, a little bit of a reversal there. But Sane in control again. We're almost halfway through the match, and we're gonna get our oh boy. Sane up and down, powerbomb through the table.
Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Sane has won the first fall.
Sane just like that, up 1-0. In the NL special, powerbombs Era through the table. Jay Era the first to taste wood here tonight. And Sane's not done. He's already got another table. Already sets it up and is ready to put the former Intercontinental Champion in the spotlight through another one. But Era has other plans. Sends Sane into the corner. And looking like he's propping him up. No! How about an STO onto Brett's turnbuckle instead? That'll do some damage. And Sane power slams Era!
Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Sane has won the second fall.
Through the table. And just like that, it is 2-0. And Justin Sane. Be careful what you wish for. You might get it. And Era, he wanted the Justin Sane to try. And he's certainly trying. He's up 2-0 about midway through the match. And Era trying to get some sort of a comeback here. He can't put himself in too much of a hole. Certainly has the opportunity here, setting up another table. As Sane climbs up to his feet. Sent into the table. And looks like Sane's even busted open. I didn't even notice that neckbreaker just missing the table. Era, the first sacrifice to the Blood Goddess here tonight at Beach Brawl. Will it pay off? Certainly so, as he already has control of Jay Era once again, but no. Spotlight able to fight off Big Lazy, but Era throw it on his back from carrying this match too hard. At least that's what he would say. A nice takedown there from the Spotlight. And now just wrenching it on the head of Sane, trying to reopen that wound. But again, you only have 6 minutes here to essentially get 3 tables at this point. Because tying it, 2 takes you to overtime. There is that, but okay, we got to at least get 2. And Era, I think, taking his time here. That's, again, not what I would do. You got to get your opponent through a table and fast. And again, Era propped up against the table. And powerbomb through once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Sane has won the third fall.
And just like that, Sane of 3-0 and Era's hopes quickly dashing. As, again, he wanted the real Justin Sane to try here tonight, and he's certainly doing that. Already up 3-0 with 5 minutes left in this matchup. Era just trying to get on the board at this point. See if he can complete the proverbial reverse sweep, but wasted a lot of time earlier, and I think that might cost him here in the long run. Era now, fights off Sane. Could have went down 4-0 just like that and takes Sane down, and Sane rolling to the outside out of harm's way. Era, is going to the top rope. Big diving drop kick misses. Sane moved out of the way. And Jay Era crashes and burns not once but twice into the sand. And now Sane just forcing Era to waste time on the outside. He'll look out. He doesn't mind brawling with him on the outside at all because it just eats up the time that Era needs to put Sane through now 3 tables to at least get a tie. Back suplex there, misses my announce table, thank goodness. And now Sane thrown into the ring. 3:30 left in the match. Like I said, Era's got to get it going. As Sane bouncing off the table. And Era trying to set something up. Sane just falling down every time. Another smart move from the veteran here. Era gonna keep trying. He finally gets Sane propped against the table. Uh-oh, here we go. Era, I think, is about to get one big face buster.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jay Era has won the 4th fall.
3-1 now with 3 minutes to go. It's not impossible. There is a small sliver of hope for the spotlight, but he needs to capitalize and capitalize now with less than 3 minutes left. Sane obviously going to be dead weight on the mat at this point. If he wants to win, he still has a 2-fall cushion here. As Era avoiding the proverbial sweep, but he's got to do more work here. As the clock just ticks away, and he's trying. He's throwing Sane into the table, but Sane just bouncing off, not giving Era what he wants. And now, Big Lazy in control again. He's got Era by the back of the head, and oh boy, props him up against the table. Oh geez. Oh boy, has him set up. Oh God! Alabama slammed the table, did not break. I am the table again. And the back of Era's head, I think, just busted open on that corner. What a nasty fall. Not even anyone's fault. The table just got kicked out of the way. And Era took the brunt of that punishment. And Sane gonna try the spot again, and he gets it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Sane has won the 5th fall.
Now Sane up 4-1 with 100 seconds left in the match. Sane's got a chair. This is not a TLC match. Oh, and just cracks it across the back of Jay Era. Oh my God, you wanted Justin Sane to try. Well, he's trying, and Era paying the price. And this is why you do not call out Justin Sane and tell him you want the real Justin Sane, because you get 3-time world champion punishing you with a chair in a tables match. Less than a minute to go now. Era just a bloodied heap of a man in the ring. Hell of an effort, I gotta give him that, but again, there's a big difference between Lazy Sane and Trying Sane, as Era takes the table out of Sane's hands with the chair, trying to at least finish on a strong note. I don't think he's going to get 3 falls in 40 seconds. Certainly going to try, as he's ready to prop up another table. No, he throws it outside. He sees Sane just not moving in the sand. Why would he, right? 30 seconds now. Era, I think, realizing it's just not going to happen. Just trying to go out on a high note more than anything, but ladies and gentlemen, you wanted the real Justin Sane. You got it here tonight. Throwing up the too sweet, blood streaming down his face. 10 seconds. And Justin Sane is going to walk away from Beach Brawl winner 4-1 in the NL Special against the Spotlight Jay Era, and he ends it with a table bop to boot. And that'll do it.
The winner of this match is Justin Sane.
Do not question Justin Sane's effort, because you will get something like this. And Sane, he gets the job done, he gets the paycheck, and he gets the win. Good effort for him here tonight at Beach Brawl. As he puts away Jay Era. And as Sane continues to celebrate in the ring, winning the Battle of Toronto, we move on in our show. Coming up next, oh, here we go. 6-man retaliation style tag match. DSM-5 and the Union will finally come to a head here tonight, but DSM-5's got some unlikely backup as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the team of Vlad Alucard and Mike Burke and Thunder!
And here it comes, Mike Burke, Vlad Alucard, and Thunder, walking down the invisible steps of MetLife Stadium, entering the ring. They have had their fair share of issues that, arguably they've created. I mean, not arguably, they have created with the DSM-5, all starting with Burke and Vlad against the Blaze Runners, but now the Blaze Runners in the tag match. The focus has shifted to Adam Shaw, courtesy of Thunder, and Sean Libby, also courtesy of Thunder. But this third man in the match, Jimmy Kane, also courtesy of Thunder, stemming from earlier this month and a couple of upset victories, and now the new union here looking to put away the DSM-5 for good here tonight at Beach Brawl. And here comes God's broken gift.
It's a smoke and mirrors. It's a day and day of prison. You're living in it, smothering the power in you. When the world's out of control and time is always racing, everybody has a place where they can let it go. Have fun and feeling.
From Leitrim, Ireland, representing DSM-5, this is God's broken gift, Sean Libby.
Obviously a big night tonight for the DSM-5. Libby and Shaw looking to vanquish their longtime rivals here tonight. Blaze Runners competing for the tag team titles, and Leader Apathy competing for the women's title later tonight. But it all starts here. Sean Libby, he spent the good part of a couple months taking on Travis Sanders, defending ally of the group, Jarek Vanders, but it was a sneak attack from behind by Thunder following Adam Shaw's match in the Intercontinental Championship No. 1 Contendership Tournament that got Libby involved into the match, or into the feud rather. Thanks to Thunder, Libby and Shaw did team up to defeat Burke and Vlad in a tag team match, but now Libby looking to put a quick end to the long-standing issues between these two stables and be the deciding factor in this match. Oh God, oh
Your
no.
darkest nightmares, representing DSM-5, this is Adam Shaw.
Oh God, oh no. Oh boy. I said it last night. Libby, or Adam Shaw, snapped in his match against Razor Sharp, and he is completing the turn for Beach Brawl. The Purge is back, and the lunatic Adam Shaw has returned. DSM-5 has tried to suppress it for the past few months, but between Thunder and Razor Sharp drumming up the old feelings, Adam Shaw not only looking to beat DSM, not only to beat the Union to help the DSM-5, but looking to purge them of their sins as well. And this might be a bad time for Burke, Alucard, and Thunder. Oh, jeez. Of course, I said at the end of last night's show that Shaw was immediately added to this match. It was originally supposed to just be a tag team match between Sean Libby and Jimmy Kane against two members of the Union, but Shaw immediately added to the match, and I think the DSM-5 knew that Shaw snapped, and this would be their best bet of any to put away their opponents once and for all. Oh boy, this one's gonna get ugly quickly, folks. Thunder has dealt with the normalized Adam Shaw for months, but he has yet to deal with the Purge, who has taken many of opponents like Razor Sharp, like Martin Starr, like Norns, Mike Metal, who's not even here anymore. Shaw looking to claim 3 more victims here tonight. But here comes the wild card of this match.
On the way to the ring, from Seattle, Washington, the Punk Kid, Jimmy Kane.
Wild card, bitches. Here comes Jimmy Kane, the Punk Kid. Had an emotional roller coaster of a match last night, defeating Thunder once again in a hell of an effort, and hope 3rd time's the charm here tonight, helping the DSM-5 put away common enemies. Kane defeated Thunder in the first round of the Intercontinental Championship Contendership Open Tournament to advance to the semis, ultimately losing to Razor Sharp in a very good effort that he nearly beat him in there. And then Kane had to shift his focus to Thunder, who wanted a piece of Kane once again, proving his win was a fluke. Well, it wasn't, because Kane beat him again, ultimately doing what the normalized Adam Shaw couldn't do, and that's beat Thunder, especially on multiple occasions. And here we go, 6-man tag team turmoil. Gonna be a lot of chaos here between the DSM-5 and Jimmy Kane and the Union here. Oh God, Thunder immediately going after Sean Libby's stalling suplex. The power of Thunder, look at that mass. Wow, nobody can match the size and the strength of Thunder. Nobody can match his mass or his striations. He may only have one kryptonite in Jimmy Kane, but he's hoping to put that to bed here tonight. But Libby biting the fingers, the gigantic fingers of sausage-like fingers of Thunder. Meanwhile, in the other corner, Vlad Alucard and Burke going after Jimmy Kane, but here comes the Purge, Adam Shaw. Not the one we've been accustomed to the past few months. This man has snapped, and just in time for the big match at Beach Brawl. On the outside now, Kane suplex into the sand by Mike Burke, who's ultimately stepped up as the leader of the group among the changes, despite still being teaming up with Vlad Alucard. And Burke gonna take Jimmy Kane to task personally now on the outside. Meanwhile, Thunder still going after Libby Alucard, tasting the Purge. As Alucard rolls to the outside of the ring, Kane now taking it to Burke. Thunder. Oh boy, he hasn't seen Adam Shaw like this before. And Shaw just immediately snapping on Thunder. The mounted punches. And Libby, he's even caught in the crossfire as Shaw just going absolutely wild on Thunder. But Shaw's gonna be careful now. Here comes Burke, here comes Alucard. But Shaw, no issues here. Scoop and a slam takes down Alucard. Of course, Shaw very successful early on with his Purge. I mean, like I said, he beat Norns, the current world champion. He finished in the final two of a fatal four-way match for the world title at Collision Course. But found some unlikely allies in the DSM-5 who have tried to submerge his craziness, but they're letting it out tonight for a good reason. Razor Sharp may have benefited from the normalized Adam Shaw last night, but I think DSM-5, Shaw may not be in the title match, but I think they're thankful for Razor unleashing the monster once again tonight. In one of the biggest matches of the stable's career, Trick or Treat out of nowhere on Vlad Alucard. That's the danger of the purge. The cover, 1, 2. That is it, just like that. Adam Shaw, the difference maker, purges Vlad Alucard here tonight.
The winners of the match, the team of Jimmy Kane, Sean Libby, and Adam Shaw.
This is why they suppress the craziness and the power of Shaw, because he strikes just like that. And Trick or Treat out of nowhere on Vlad Alucard, and he has been purged. Thanks to Adam Shaw and the DSM-5. With the assist from Jimmy Kane, your winners here tonight. Finally, taking out the Union. And now coming up next, we go from one just bloodthirsty war that ended just like that to a match of respect and disrespect. Mr. Golden Ticket in action tonight, and arguably his biggest match of his RWR career thus far. Coming up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for one fall. From Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada, Donovan Payne.
You know how much it takes to not only call out Donovan Payne successfully, but bring him back from vacation. Donovan Payne taking a much needed break following a war against Max Height and a war against Norns. And while Donovan Payne hasn't been as dominant as he has in seasons past, he is still one of the most respected and most decorated members of the Retaliation roster, and certainly considered one of the top guys on the brand, which brought out the call out from Andre Baker. Baker, Mr. Golden Ticket, he was unsuccessful in his attempt to reclaim the Intercontinental Championship, and again, instead shifted his focus on taking on members of the Retaliation main event scene. He started with Jake Rogers, a big win over Jake Rogers. And Baker wasn't done. He took that win against Jake Rogers to heart and turned his back on the fans in a promo, just saying that they never supported him and they never believed in him. And Baker, he knows what he's capable of, and he proved it beating former multiple-time world champion Jake Rogers, who you'll see in action tomorrow night, by the way. But Baker, he said he didn't want to wait. He wanted to face the best Retaliation had to offer, and he was again going to prove why he, as Mr. Golden Ticket, was gonna be world champion sooner rather than later. And out came Donovan Payne, who accepted the challenge and said he was gonna beat some respect into the disrespectful comments that Baker made. And now, shoes on the other foot, put up a shut-up time. Can Baker back his words, or will the old Donovan Payne show up here tonight? We shall find out.
When the sun rises, I wake up and chase my dream. I'm a motherfucking beast. I'm a motherfucking beast.
Making his way to the ring at this time, the RWR Golden Ticket holder, the big effing beast, Andre Baker.
Here comes Mr. Golden Ticket. We saw how Miss Golden Ticket fared earlier tonight. Gonna be 2 for 2 for the briefcase holders. Baker, like I said, turned his back on the fans and called out Donovan Payne. Very disrespectful, very cocky in his actions, just because he beat Jake Rogers one-on-one. Now Baker's got the opportunity to put his words up. Again, the beast. Get the job done in what is, at least right now, one of the biggest matches of his career against a legend in Donovan Payne. Can he prove that he does belong in the top, or does he still have some work to do? Here we go, Donovan Payne, Andre Baker. Let's get this one going. This one should be a good one. Hollow Noble tied at the center of the ring. Baker now takes control of the arm, wrenching on the arm of Donovan Payne. Now Dono in return now. Going to return the favor here on Baker. Some chain wrestling here to start out. And Baker with the hammerlock sends Dono on his way. But Dono stiff kick to the knee and then grabs Baker in a Northern Light suplex. Will he be sending Baker down the field? No, Baker fights out with a punch to the kidney and a punch to the face. Baker sending Dono into the ropes and the two collide, and now Donovan Payne taking control, missing the high kick there. And Baker answers with the neck breaker. Baker, obviously a very successful season 3 for him thus far, since winning the wild card match to get into the RFTA. Decent performance for him there, but Baker, nice stalling suplex, and Donovan Payne kips right back up. Oh man, Baker might have wasted too much time on that one. Gooba Stomp takes Baker down, the cover, only a 1 count. And now Dono hits with the kick, but Baker, good season for him thus far. He won the Intercontinental Championship. Oh, referee holding Dono back, saying, no, you're not going to be diving. I don't know what that's all about. Red Shoes has a little bit to answer to there. But Baker, he won the IC title, and then he won the Golden Ticket, where he can cash in at any point between now and next year's Sky's the Limit in March for a shot at either world title. He hasn't done so yet, but like I said, he's just now shifted his focus to the top guys Retaliation has to offer. But then again, considering the champion's Norns, I'm going to say that he's not very gung-ho to cash in his briefcase anytime soon, especially against a monster like Andre Baker, or like Norns rather. Baker's the beast, Norns the monster. Although Baker did tease a couple times when Max Height was champion, so depending on the results of that match here tonight, maybe we'll see a decision from Baker regardless. But Baker trying to take early control of this match. No, fought off by Donovan Payne. But Baker seemingly has an answer for everything Donovan Payne has. Nice pump kick there, takes Payne down. Now Baker putting Dono on his shoulders. Death Valley Driver, center of the ring. Great move there. And the Beast rolling on here, picking up Dono. He's definitely got the strength advantage. Training in the Fitzroy Fighting System gym for the past couple of seasons, including a nice Samoan drop there. He's learned a trick or two from that camp, and it's certainly helped him succeed this season, helped guys like HI succeed, DJ Kraft, Apathy, Sean Libby and Eric Libby, a lot of success stories from there. And can't forget Gary Richards too, taking the FFS supplements. All natural, baby. And what else is all natural is this ass-kicking Baker's giving to Donovan Payne right now. Certainly not the result I expected. Snake Eyes, Dono across the top rope. But there's one thing about Dono, he's certainly a very difficult out. It takes a lot to put him away. Just ask Norns. With a short arm clothesline sends Donovan down, and Payne right back to his feet. Snap German suplex takes Baker off his feet. Dono's been in plenty of marathons, plenty of wars against capable opponents, and has found a way at the end to win. So Baker, don't get too confident, although he picks Donovan Payne up and slams him down with the power bomb. Not once, but twice, not twice, but 3 times. And now Baker to the top rope looking for that big effing deal DDT. He's tried it a few times unsuccessfully in the past against Dono, but he hits it this time. Square in the center ring, big effing deal. Is Baker gonna pull off the upset? 1, 2, and no. Donovan Payne kicks out at 2. Like I said, it takes a lot to put Donovan Payne away. Baker realizing that firsthand, but he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal. He sets Dono up looking for the regular big effing deal. Center of the ring. Is the double gonna do it? 1, 2, and no! A slow 2 count. Donovan Payne able to barely escape. Baker a little bit shook after that, but going right back on the offensive. He's learned not to waste time. But what does that do to you mentally? A regular big effing deal, an avalanche big effing deal did not put Donovan Payne away. And a snap German takes Baker off his feet. But Baker again with the answer on Donovan Payne. But Dono right back there. And with 2 square off. Oh, what a spinning knee to the jaw of Baker. The cover 1, 2, no, 2 count only. That might have knocked Baker loopy. Dono thought it did, but no, Baker able to kick out at 2. But now here comes Donovan Payne. Now Baker gotta be on the defensive here if he wants to put away Dono. Dono wrenching away at Baker's head, the headlock, squeezing the life out of the big effing deal. But Baker again fighting back, elbows to the gut of Donovan Payne. And no, Dono fighting back with a nice forearm there. Puts Baker on his shoulders. What's he looking to do? Oh, go to sleep out of nowhere. Baker busted open by that knee of Donovan Payne. Is Baker going to sleep? The cover 1, 2. Yes, he is. Donovan Payne. A hard-fought win, but a win nonetheless, and he survives Andre Baker here tonight.
The winner of the match, Donovan Payne.
Hell of an effort from Baker, not without trying, but like I said, it takes a lot to put away Dono, and Dono found a way to get the win here tonight. But Andre Baker, hell of an effort. He certainly has what it takes, but like I said, normally that would put away most guys, the double big effing deal DDTs, but did not put away someone of the elite status of Donovan Payne, and it showed here tonight. Good win for Dono, but Baker, good effort. I gotta hand him the credit where credit's due. And now here we go, folks. 3 stages of hell about to begin. Our ring littered with weapons. We're starting with the hardcore death match.
The following contest will take place under 3 stages of hell.
And here we go, 3 stages of hell time. You're getting one tonight, you're getting one tomorrow, but the retaliation version. Gonna have some very violent match types, starting with the hardcore death match. Haven't seen one of these since, I believe, February between Jennifer Jett and Amanda Violence. And now Void and Brown gonna get it on here. 3 stages of hell. First man to win 2 match types wins. Oh God, Void just fell through the ladder. That's not a good omen for him, I gotta say. But not the first 2 out of 3 falls match these guys have faced. Of course, the sky's the limit. We had the Enter the Void match, but that's just the same match type.
I'm ready for 'em. Plus anybody that say no, I'm taking numbers, I'm taking names, I'm taking chains, take this.
Of course, the End of the Void match, concrete ring, exploding barbed wire ropes, but this one gonna be a little different. Uh-oh, Void's got something to say. Ooh, Void, he's been trying to put Brown back in retirement since March. He could possibly do that here tonight. Not let Void take his spot. Oh, I don't know who Coach Emerson is, but congratulations on signing the contract with him. Well, regardless, I mean...
The first stage of hell, a hardcore death match.
Of course, I mean... Oh, quick cover from Brown. 1, 2... Oh, quick 2 count out of nowhere there to start off, trying to catch Void off guard. But, yeah, hardcore deathmatch is going to see a lot of weapons, a lot of plunder. And there we go, the camera, the first weapon in this matchup. Of course, this all started Green Void trying to expedite the retirement of Eddie Cool, but ended up giving Eddie Cool a newfound passion to stay as a professional wrestler, and instead shifted his focus to the newly returned Adam Brown, who came out of over a year of retirement, and Void made it his life's mission to put Brown back in the retirement home to not lose his spot to an old man, quote, his quote, an old man like Adam Brown. And it's been pretty back and forth thus far. Void immediately started out with the Enter the Void match at Sky's the Limit. He was successful. Oh my God, Brown just throwing Void back into the ring. Void was successful in the match, but certainly proved the fight of Adam Brown that he was not a pushover and he was here to stay permanently. And it furthered at Spring Classic Brown winning the last man standing match against the Green Void. And while the two ended up sitting out Pick Your Poison as they were both involved in the voting for the World Heavyweight title that was ultimately won by Norns, they settled their differences here tonight at Beach Brawl. Of course, there have been plenty of wars and battles in between on Retaliation, but the ultimate test of endurance here, the 3 stages of hell. Again, you're going to see one tomorrow night between Josh Wolf and DJ Kraft, but it's not going to be anything like this 3 stages of hell. This one's going to be more extreme, more violent, more hardcore. As your first stage, of course, the hardcore death match, and after we get a winner here, your second match is going to be an exploding barbed wire death match. Very reminiscent of Enter the Void, but a little bit different. And then if we get to match 3 is going to be a Thunderdome, the return of the Thunderdome, the old, rusty, rickety cage, knockouts only. But that's only if we get to stage 3. We're at stage 1 first. These guys have a long marathon ahead of them as Void wrenching the ankle of Adam Brown. Feeling a little bit special in doing so. But not feeling special anymore, as Brown, taken off his feet by the Green Void, was continuing his attack on Brown. And Void set over the top rope by that mule kick, and now both men on the apron once again. Void ends up flipping back into the ring, and Brown trying to capitalize, but just back and forth between the two. Brown rolls to the outside out of harm's way. Although it's about as ridiculous outside the ring as it is inside the ring, so I'm not sure how safe it is. Big splash there by the Green Void. And now just gonna wrench on the head of Adam Brown a little bit more. And catapults him into something, I don't know. Camera not getting over there. Can't say I blame him, but I would like to see the action too. Void I think he's going for a cover on Brown. Red Shoes not even debating getting close to that. And the two just already were 4 minutes into the match, and look at how much has been taken out of them already. And they still have at least one more stage to go, if not two. And both men taken down. This tells you how much these two just flat out hate each other at this point. And Void picking up the stop sign. Is it time to stop? We shall see. Void entering the ring. Brown going to follow suit. And Void tells Brown it's time to stop. Hitting him across the head with that stop sign and being very proud of what he just did. Now beating him with the stop sign. And wrenching on the neck of him, using the sign as leverage. But Brown breaks free, grabbing Void into the ropes, and Void gonna exit the ring. Wanted nothing to do with that. But now Brown's got the stop sign, but nothing to do. Death Valley Driver from Void, taking out Adam Brown, who's already favoring his shoulder. Quick pin. There are no rope breaks. Red Shoes, where are you? There he is. The cover. 1, 2. No, 2 count only. Whoa, look out. Void's got that barbed wire bat. He stealthily picked that thing up. But, Brown with the spear. But Void turns it over. Mounts Brown. And Brown fights back with a back elbow, taking Void off of his feet. Now the two fighting on the apron once again. Brown sent in the hard way. And now the two battling it out once again. Void. No, a JKO out of nowhere from Adam Brown, but Void right back to his feet. Defiantly no selling that move, but now the two trading punches, trading kicks. Void trying to get out of harm's way here. Brown, both men dazed and stunned. Brown's picked up a kendo stick. And to no avail, taken down by Void, but now right back to his feet. There, Brown hits him with the kendo stick. And tries a Sabu-style leg drop using the kendo stick as leverage, but no avail. And Void taking control of the match once again. What the fuck is Red Shoes doing? I don't know. Back in the ring, catapults Brown to the opposite side of the ring. Double stomp and a splash, but Brown again moving out of harm's way. But takes a tumble to the outside. Not too much plunder used in this match thus far. Just a straight up, fist fight at this point between these two. Just proves the hate. What a choke slam from Void. Just proves the hatred of these two men against each other at this point in time. As Void just trying to choke out the life of Brown. He's got him in a rear naked choke. Now Void feeling a little special again as he continues his attack on Adam Brown. Cover. Where is Red Shoes? Oh, it doesn't matter. Brown kicks out. And Brown's got a chair. What's this? Void with a backbreaker instead. Another cover on Brown. Red Shoes coming into the frame, flying in. He's going to make the count. No, only a 1 count. Brown able to kick out after the long attempt. And what a kick from Void, taking Brown down to the ground again. And the two battling it out. Oh, God. Void taking a big punch there. And what a kick. That table getting dangerously close to both of those men. Judas effect takes out Brown. And Void in control once again. Just beating down Adam Brown. Ladder. Oh, thank you, Red Shoes. Oh, God, Brown fell into that big stack of plunder there. Taking it down just a notch. But Brown going to enter the ring. He wants nothing to do with that. Can't say I blame him, but this is a hardcore death match. It is the name of the game. And it is only stage 1. Oh, what a big slam there from Void. The cover. 1, 2... That'll do it, the Green Void.
The winner of the first fall is the Green Void.
Green Void taking stage 1. Brown not too happy with that result. Can't say I blame him. But he's worried about a barbed wire bat. We'll get ready for barbed wire outside because we are moving on to stage 2 as these two are still battling it out. And the ring's gonna magically change just like that, and here we go.
The second stage of hell. A barbed wire death match.
As you see the barbed wire on the outside, you got light tubes in the corner. As the Green Void and Adam Brown battling it out here. It does take a pinfall or submission to win, but you can throw your opponent into the light tubes in the corner. Just like that, Brown into the light tubes. You could also throw your opponent to the outside for a little extra surprise. Nice scoop and slam there from Adam Brown. Cover from Void, nothing there. Red Shoes a little more on top of it in this match than he was in the previous match. And Brown taking it to Void thus far. Oh, wait, what's this? Nothing, Brown. Oh, roll up, only a 1 count on Void, and Brown, beautiful drop kick there. Taking out the Green Void. Oh, but DDT points Brown. And now trying to choke him out with the Dragon Sleeper to no avail. Again, we're into the light tubes again. We're on stage 2 into the light tubes again. Of 3 stages of hell, how much more do these guys have left in them? And can Brown, nice impaler DDT there. The cover 1, no, only a 1 count. But, oh God, Brown thrown to the outside into the explosion, into the barbed wire. And he is already bleeding once again. He took a hell of a beating in the first match, but how much more do these guys have left? Can they even make it to a stage 3 at this point? So far, the Green Void in control, but no. Brown, oh, ding, take a drink. Right into his little voids. And, oh God, Green Void sent to the outside, another explosion. And Brown looking to take control. Oh, reverses the powerbomb. He scraped the mask of Void to reverse that, but Void with a choke slam out of nowhere. The cover 1, 2, and no, 2 count only. But now, oh, just a big knee to the gut and dropping the knee across the back of Void. Oh, but Void catching Brown, triangle choke. He's got it. Triangle armbar, pardon me. Brown able to fight out. Now the two just going to trade blows back and forth. Green Void, big clothesline, but Brown back with a spinning back kick, taking Void off his feet. And now Void, what's he looking to do? Big power bomb. And now getting into the Dragon Sleep. Void up 1-0. He wins here. It's over. There is no third stage of hell. Adam Brown in must-win contention at this point. And oh God, Brown sent to the outside again. Into that barbed wire, into the explosion. Something he's known very well from Enter the Void, but Void gets sent into the plate tubes. And both men down and out, but Brown, he's bleeding all over the place at this point. Oh, Baylor DDT. The cover, 1, 2. That does it. Adam Brown has won stage 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the second fall is Adam Brown.
We are going to stage 3, and let's transform the ring.
The third stage of hell, the Thunderdome.
There we go, Thunderdome, the old, rusty, rickety cage. You see the old pieces of metal on the top, the rusted bars surrounding these two men. The third stage of the 3 stages of hell match. Thunderdome, both men, 1 fall apiece. The winner here takes the match. And Brown, nice uppercut. Fighting back Green Void, look for the high knee. No dice there. Void sends Brown into the corner. A nice takedown there from Adam Brown. As how much punishment has these two men gone through at this point in time? How much do they have left in this match? Brown somehow has Void on his shoulders, but no, Void avoids it and hits him with a DDT of his own onto Adam Brown. Brown took 2 of those barbed wire explosion shots. Was bleeding all over the place. Void took plenty of light tube shots as well. So neither man immune to this third stage. Both men taking plenty of punishment. But it's all going to come down to this match for them. Big punch from the Green Void. Dragging Brown to the center of the ring, drops the knee. And that's the one thing about this as well, and I haven't really alluded to throughout this show, is that after this pay-per-view, next week's batch of shows, the shakeup will happen, and you're going to see new rosters on both brands. So a lot of these matches you've seen tonight and will see later tonight, it may be for the last time, because one or more of those opponents or wrestlers could be swapping brands as Brown gets flattened by the Green Void. And nice elbow drop there, taking down Void, and Brown again another elbow, taking down the Green Void. Now, face buster there sends Brown staggering back, and the two collide in the center of the ring, and nice face buster there from Adam Brown. Again, it's knockout only. There's no pins, there's no submissions, no escape, although I don't even know how you escape this cage. I don't even think there's a door. You certainly don't want to deal with any of that crap up top. But you have to knock out your opponent, and that's how you become the winner of this war. And the Green Void standing tall over Adam Brown, signaling the end of this war. I don't think his original plan for re-retiring Adam Brown is going to come to fruition. Brown has been a fighter through and through, but Void could still be victorious in the war regardless. Gosh, style pile driver, not enough, as Brown's still on his feet. But Void now taking it to Brown. Nice clothesline to the back. And now the Green Void looking to finish this one off. He's sizing up Adam Brown. Green Void enter, the Void connects. But Brown still has a heartbeat. It is not over. And he's fighting back with that elbow drop. It is not the end of the day, but what it is Adam Brown physically backed up against the ropes, half and half suplex. How much more can this man take? Big knee, bust open Adam Brown once again. No void, there's no escape. What's he looking to do? Drops the leg brother from the top rope, may have broken his ass in the process. But Void continuing the attack on Adam Brown. His wound busted wide open again. Void again heading to the top and drops the elbow again to across the back of Adam Brown. And oh, Brown gives Void the clap and stays alive in this matchup. But oh, what a punch from the Green Void, flooring Adam Brown. And oh boy, what's the Green Void looking to do here? Picks him up and oh, power bombs him into the corner, throw up the X. But hold on, Brown still crawling, still fighting. Adam Brown. And oh God, just sent into that rusted cage. He's probably gonna get a tetanus shot after this. And Void continuing his punishment of Adam Brown, who needs a comeback in the worst way. That's a certainly good way to start. And now Adam Brown. DDT plants. Void plants Brown with the DDT. And then continuing just kicking away and punching away at Brown. And Void looking to put an end to this. Sets him up, Gotch style pile driver, and that'll do it. Brown unable to continue. The Green Void has won 3 stages of hell.
The winner of this match, the Green Void.
The Green Void has won the war against Adam Brown, although he did not get his ultimate wish of putting Brown back in retirement, but the Green Void regardless. This months-long rivalry back and forth has ultimately favored the Green Void. Hell of a performance from both of those men in their big war. Certainly a feud of the year contender, in my humble opinion. But coming up next, Travis Sanders has waited since January for this moment. He will finally go one-on-one with General Manager Jarek Vanders.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Jacksonville, Florida, Jarek Vanders.
Here comes the general manager of Retaliation, Jarek Vanders, and he quickly learned since taking office that it is impossible to please everybody, and that started with the King of Scots, Travis Sanders. Jarek Vanders, obviously a very busy man in his first month as general manager, just couldn't find a spot for Travis Sanders on the card, and Sanders took matters into his own hands. And we'll talk a little more about that.
From Ayr, Scotland, this is the King of Scots and the man that is better than Jarek Vanders, Travis Sanders.
Well, he's added that tagline to his ring announcing for the past couple of months, but he has the opportunity to prove it here tonight. Sanders, he took matters into his own hands after not being booked in the month of January. He came out, he called out the general manager, he held the show hostage, and it was ultimately answered by Jarek Vanders, who ended up bringing back Adam Brown from retirement to take out Travis Sanders. Successfully, I might add, but Sanders was not done. After an unsuccessful stint in the Golden Ticket match, he again shifted his focus to Jarek, wanting to get his hands on the general manager, and in doing so had to deal with Sean Libby afterwards. Libby acted as the last line of defense for Jarek, and Sanders able to overcome Libby, and Jarek Vanders, while busy in the office and not so much in the ring, very limited time this season, had no other choice but to accept Sanders' match and try to shut him up once and for all. These two met earlier this season in RFTA, a Jarek Vanders win, but certainly not with the backstory and the determination behind this one, especially from the King of Scots. And here we go. Can Travis Sanders back up everything he said about Jarek Vanders over the past almost 6 months now? Or will the general manager claim another victim here and put a loudmouth back to the back of the line once again? Jarek Vanders, personally, I don't think has anything to lose in this match. Sanders, obviously, with everything on the line here, especially with everything he put against Jarek Vanders and all the words, all the taunts. I mean, like I said, the ring announcement, the man is better than Jarek Vanders, and just everything he has tried to put Jarek Vanders through, all the hoops and hurdles he's gone through just to get his hands on Jarek Vanders tonight. He's finally got his wish, but it's put up a shut-up time. Will those 6 months mean anything tonight, or will they all go to waste via a victory by Jarek Vanders? But Sanders, he jerks Jarek off the ropes, looking pretty good thus far. Of course, these two met a couple of weeks ago, I believe. Oh, nice JKO there from Sanders. They met in a tag team match here, Sanders and Baker against Vanders and Dono, and while Sanders and Baker looked pretty good in the match, ultimately it was Dono that put away Sanders in the match via interference or defense from Vanders. And like I said, Jarek, not too much in-ring action this year. He dealt with an issue with Jay Era and then had his exhibition matches in the month of March, and then had Sean Libby earn his golden ticket spot. But other than that, and then outside of the match a couple weeks ago, that's really all we've seen of Jarek Vanders this season, not counting RFTA, but thrown into a big match here as Sanders the cover, only a 1 count after that barrage of snake eyes across the ropes. Of course, Sanders, the King of Scots, can have that European style offense. Not very high flying, although he can do some high flying maneuvers, but Vanders using the speed to his advantage, taking Sanders down to the clothesline from behind, and now the general manager in control here. Knee drop across the face of the King of Scots. The cover, 1, no, not even a 1 count. I spoke ahead of myself there. And now Sanders blocking the forearm, and again using the snake eyes. He's really liked that move against Jarek. And now, oh, monkey flip there. Taking down Jarek Vanders, pardon me. And really, this is, interestingly enough, has really been the Travis Sanders show, although Jarek fighting back. And oh, the V-trigger connecting out of nowhere on Travis Sanders. But Jarek not going for the cover. I think the 6 months of verbal abuse he's taken from Travis Sanders is getting to him. And I think he wants to make the King of Scots pay a little bit more here. Setting him up. Clash at Demon Head connects. 1, 2, no! Sanders kicks out of 2 of Clash at Demon Head. Not many people have kicked out of that move, but you can add Travis Sanders to that list, but how much more does he have in him as Jarek begins wearing down the King of Scots. Another cover on Sanders, 1. No, only a 1 count. Counto 1. And Jarek may have cost himself the match, not pinning earlier, but he's working over Sanders just a little bit more now. Wrenching on the head of Sanders, trying to squeeze the life out of him. And, oh, just a stomp across the face, nothing pretty about that. And now Vander's in control of this matchup, now sends Sanders to the outside into the sand. Sanders into the sand. Good one. Anyway, back to the match. Oh, dropkick doesn't connect, and now the King of Scots trying to fight back here. Wants no part of that outside double damage action. Enters the ring, but Jarek catches him. And now Jarek, oh, no, spear out of nowhere from Sanders. He was playing possum against Jarek, and it may have cost him. The spear connects, but Sanders not going for the pin. Again, the egos taking front and center here for both of these men. Not trying to end the match, instead. It's 6 months of pent-up frustration and anger from both men. Dishing it out on their opponent here tonight. Nice float over suplex, the cover, 1. No, only a 1 count on Jarek. I mean, he said in the previous match, Donovan Baker, Donovan Payne, a hard out. Jarek Vander's probably even a harder out. He's a 3-time World Heavyweight Champion in his own right, but Sanders, Intercontinental Champion. A very good one at that. Wee boot connects, nearly knocking Jarek's head into the 4th row. The cover, 1, 2, no. 2 count only. Jarek escapes. Sanders thought he caught him, but not quite. But now the King of Scots getting fired up here. Clothesline. Another clothesline takes down Sanders. Off the ropes and a jumping clothesline again. And now, Jarek from behind. Oh my God, the padlock suplex landing Jarek on his head. A vicious maneuver from the King of Scots. And now Sanders continuing his neck-based offense on Jarek. He has turned this match on a dime and is now just trying to cripple Jarek Vanders at this point. But Jarek fighting back. How much damage is done to that neck? Another wee boot connects out of nowhere. Is that going to be it? The cover, 1, 2. Oh my God, it is. Travis Sanders has backed up everything he has said about Jarek.
The winner of the match, Travis Sanders.
This is very rare, but Travis Sanders has backed up everything he said about Jarek over the past 6 months. And with this win, I think it's safe to say he truly is better than Jarek Vanders. Sanders, the biggest win of his RWR career thus far here at Beach Brawl. Hell of an effort here tonight as he puts away Jarek Vanders in convincing fashion. very shocking win, but a very emphatic win for Sanders nonetheless. And now we move on, and you go from one brewing blood feud to one that, honestly, in my opinion, should have never happened, but is all because of the actions of Jack Johnson. Penagami blows up officially, coming up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is scheduled for one fall.
Coming to the ring by Eddie Cool from Stockton, California, this is Shinigami Brooks.
Shinigami Brooks, he was backstabbed by his longtime partner of Penagami, Jack Johnson, at Spring Classic after falling short in a tag team title match against Razor Sharp and Justin Sane. And while Eddie Cool, mostly hands off, letting Penagami try to figure out their differences. They almost did. They were on the same page going into that match. But ever since the backstab, Eddie Cool back in the picture in more ways than one, because Jack Johnson also had an assisting hand.
Coming to the ring by Lionheart from London, England, this is the villain, Jack Johnson.
And here comes the villain, certainly earning that moniker after what he did to Shinigami Brooks. And like I said, he's not coming to the ring alone. He's going to have Jack Johnson, or he's going to have Lionheart in his corner. And Jack Johnson certainly fired the first shot, stabbing his partner in the back in Shinigami Brooks. And not only that, but realigning himself with former partner Lionheart, who is having his own issues with Eddie Cool. But this one is all about Brooks and all about Johnson, and they'll have support in the corner. But we saw them in a tag team match at Picket Poison, won by LCE, but this one's going to get settled here tonight. Did Jack Johnson make the right move? Is Eddie Cool as weak as he claims? Or is Brooks gonna get his revenge on Lionheart here tonight? We'll find out shortly. Here we go. Shinigami Brooks, Jack Johnson. We will settle this once and for all. Let's go. And Brooks right out of the gate. Flying clothesline taking out Jack Johnson. He is not going to wait around for this one. And the two painted men going at it. Jack Johnson laying punches down on Brooks. And now Jack Johnson stomping away on Shinigami Brooks. These two men, former tag team champions. They had a shot at the tag titles just 2 months ago at Spring Classic, but it all imploded after Jack Johnson stabbed Brooks in the back, calling him the weak link and the reason why they couldn't get on the same page. Can Jack Johnson prove himself right, or will Brooks get his revenge and prove Jack Johnson wrong? As Jack Johnson's dragging Brooks to the center of the ring now, kicking away at the Shinigami. He's got his longtime friend Eddie Cool in his corner, who, you know, arguably so, Eddie Cool not very active in Penagami's problems. Like I said, very hands-off. He was more focused on trying not to retire himself and joining up with former friend Adam Brown in certain matches concerning the Green Void, but finally, lazy cover there from Brooks, only a 1 count. I think more show more than anything. Trying to prove a point there, but Eddie Cool really not getting involved until Brooks got backstabbed, which makes you wonder, could Eddie Cool have even avoided or prevented any of this from happening if he stepped in earlier? Or was it too little too late anyway? Oh, Brooks hits the deal. Nobody kicks out of the deal. And Brooks trying to kick away at Jack Johnson, but the villain taking control once again. And in Jack Johnson's corner, Lionheart, 2-time Intercontinental Champion this season, really got involved because he was trying to imitate Jay Arrow in a Spotlight Challenge, calling out anyone in the back, and it was answered by Eddie Cool, and by sheer coincidence. And Lionheart had his issues with Eddie Cool, but then I don't know if he had any influence on Jack Johnson or not, but they've certainly been buddy-buddy ever since, especially the two former tag champions elsewhere, as Lionheart went by Connor Spalding at the time. And there you go, the help. Lionheart picking up Jack Johnson, sending him into the ring, and giving Jack Johnson back on the offensive on Shinigami Brooks. And now Jack Johnson dropping the elbow once again, taking control of this match. Of course, neither manager really a factor, although Lionheart with the assist there, back elbow and the big Enziguri kick, taking Brooks down. The cover, 1. No, Brooks still kicks out. And now Jack Johnson continuing his attack on Brooks, trying to choke him out. Brooks trying to reach the ropes, no dice, trying to fight out of the submission hold. The beat to Steve, taught to Jack Johnson by the legendary John Chaos, which ironically enough, this partnership started because both of these two men were unwilling participants in the Far Beyond Better Chaos feud of last season, and both guys really wanted nothing to do with it, but ultimately joined up regardless. But because they both had same beliefs of the feud, not wanting to be a part of it, ended up teaming up in the process because of it. But that is all for naught now, as Jack Johnson, another cover on Brooks. 1, 2, no, 2 count only. And now Brooks, the stalling butterfly suplex, takes down Shinigami Brooks. The villain has been in control of this matchup, and now he's starting to tune it up. Claymore kick connects. Brooks busted open. More blood for the Blood Goddess. The cover. 1, 2. And that is it. Jack Johnson, just like that, has backed up his words and has defeated Shinigami Brooks, who got no help.
The winner of the match, the villain, Jack Johnson.
Brooks got no help from Eddie Cool, and ultimately Jack Johnson, with the Claymore kick, proves his words. Was Shinigami Brooks the weak link of the group? Well, Jack Johnson certainly proved it here tonight, picking up the win here at Beach Brawl. And now Eddie Cool trying to help up Brooks now. Oh, what the hell? No! Brooks, angry at the loss and not getting help from Eddie Cool, just decked his friend Eddie Cool. No! Brooks saying, you didn't help me at all. You let this happen. And I'm turning my back on you. Wait a minute. No, Brooks, no! He's attacking Eddie Cool some more. He's got a steel chair. No, God! He just took out Eddie Cool with a steel chair. Brooks finally forced out of the ring, but Eddie Cool, he may be hurt and he's getting looked after by the officials. We gotta move on, but oh man, Shinigami Brooks just did what Jack Johnson did 2 months ago to his own partner, turning his back on Eddie Cool. And that may be the end of LCE as we
The
know
following
it.
contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the RWR Women's Championship.
Eddie Cool being helped to the back by medical officials, but we gotta move on here. Not trying to take away from this match, but I'm just still shocked at what I saw. Brooks turning his back on Eddie Cool. What the hell, man? Well, we gotta move on, and we're gonna... Well, luckily, this match gonna be a lot more friendlier than the last few matches we saw. Women's title on the line. Apathy gets her shot at the gold once again after winning a fatal 4-way number 1 contendership match at Pick Your Poison, defeating Hope Rogers, defeating Olivia Taylor, and defeating Catherine Isogen, and standing in her path. Longtime friend of hers, Azami K. Sato, and the two agreed, there's no hatred, there's no bad blood between us. We're gonna have a friendly match, and may the best woman win. It certainly proved so. The two teamed up last week, beating the Legion of Zoom. And like I said, there's no bad blood, no animosity, of rarity nowadays, it seems, in these matchups, but the belt's on the line, and these two friends gonna let the best woman win. As we head into our final 3 matches of this evening, our first half of Beach Brawl. We thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the show thus far, and we got our 3 championship matches coming up next, starting with the women's title. And you can hear the Panda Posse starting up here at MetLife Stadium, because here comes the women's champion, bringing the power of the Panda, Azami K. Sato. Oh, the knee slide against the sand, very impressive there. Here comes the women's champion, Azami K. Sato. She won the belt back at Sky's the Limit over Adeline Ward, and has been a very dominant champion since, putting away Ward, putting away both members of Legion of Zoom, and even putting away Amanda Spade earlier this month. But while she's facing a friendly foe here tonight, it's definitely a skilled foe in Apathy, multiple-time women's champion, and definitely going to be her toughest test yet as the women's champion. Can the power of the Panda guide her to another victory here tonight and continue her reign? Or is Apathy the better woman? We'll find out shortly, and we'll go down the ring for introductions.
Introducing first, the challenger. From Atlanta, Georgia, she is the leader of DSM-5,
Apathy. Introducing the champion! From Akihabara, Japan, the Kawaii Princess and the RWR Women's Champion, Azami K. Sato!
Red Shoes takes the gold and is about to hold it high, as that's what it's all about. The RWR Women's Championship, in a very surprising twist, that is all that it is about. The gold. Two friends battle it out for the top women's prize on Retaliation. Here we go. Apathy, nice takedown there of Azami K. Sato. Sato fights back with a leg sweep. She's definitely more than capable, as about 3-month reign as women's champion at this point, but Apathy really had to fight her way back to the top to even reach this point. Nice high kick there from Apathy and a gut kick from Azami. And the two trade blows back and forth. Of course, for Apathy, she faced Olivia Taylor for the women's title at Supernova 2 in a losing effort, and really rushed herself back from injury after Olivia Taylor injured her, nearly ending her career. See a common theme there. Back earlier that season. In Apathy, like I said, she rushed her way back to get her hands on Olivia, failed, and ultimately re-injured herself. At that point, Jarek Vander's first act as general manager was to send Apathy back home and said, "If I'll give you a favor if you go home and you recover to your 100%. She did that. She came back at the RFTA 3 final, beat Olivia Taylor in Hell in a Cell, recovered a little longer, and then ultimately got her favor by getting a spot in the Elimination Chamber match at Collision Course. Again, a losing effort, but since then, Apathy really reestablishing herself as the top woman on Retaliation. And while Adeline Ward and Azami K. Sato have held the throne as the champion this season, a vast difference from last year, where we had a new champion nearly every month, because nobody could hang on to the belt. Certainly a bigger stranglehold this season from these two women. But Apathy, she finally beat Olivia Taylor multiple times. She beat new foe in Catherine Isogen, and even had to put away a friendly alliance with Hope Rogers to finally get the shot here tonight, sweeping all three opponents at Pick Your Poison, and has another chance at the gold after everything she's been through in just about the past year. I mean, the injury, I believe, happened around this time, if not maybe a little bit later, but really the turmoil up and down year Apathy has had could all culminate here tonight, becoming women's champion once again. But like I said, she's got to go through her friend Azami K. Sato in the meantime, who took her spot and ran with it, becoming women's champion, 1 count there, and certainly does not want to let go of the belt anytime soon, especially with her newfound fan base, the Panda Posse, because of her very prominent panda socks and her fighting spirit like a panda. But Apathy, another quick cover. 1-2, no, 2 count that time on Azami. Apathy a little disappointed there. I don't know why she believed that would have gotten her, but regardless, the leader of the DSM-5, she saw her boys take out the Union earlier tonight. Definitely green lighting, letting loose Adam Shaw Purge, and she'll be all eyes tomorrow night watching her other boys, the Blaze Runners, compete for the tag titles. But she's got her own business to attend to tonight, and so far the champion, a couple of sledges, takes down Apathy, and a big spear into the corner, and the champ feeling it. Whoa! And nice back elbow taking Apathy, staggering out of the corner, but no. Wait a minute, Azami now. Neckbreaker takes down Apathy. Now Azami going to the top rope. What's she looking to do here? The champion's gonna fly. Pandas don't fly, but this one does. Azami K. Sato. Big flying crossbody takes out Apathy. The cover, 1, 2, and no. A 2 count only. Azami thought she caught her friend, but if anyone knows her any better, it is Apathy, and she knows what Azami can bring to the table. But likewise, Azami knows what Apathy can bring to the table. But right now, the champion in control of this matchup sends Apathy into the sand. What's Azami looking to do here? Big basement drop kick, taking out Apathy. And now the two fighting. On the outside, pardon me, but both re-entering the ring now. But now Azami, anybody, including the women's champion, can do a Russian leg sweep. And the champ, again, just taking control of this matchup. Apathy in trouble here. Can Azami get the job done again? She slides down. Head scissors takes down the challenger. Now Apathy gets... What's this? Apathy gets a leg dropped across her chest, brother. And now the champion trying to take control of this matchup. Oh, eliminates Apathy from the Rumble. But again, you can't win on the outside, but champion's advantage. She retains the belt via disqualification, via countout. But deciding to fight in the sand instead. You know Azami's not going to want to win like that. She wants to win the right way. But the two battling it out on the outside, racking up the double damage points in the sand. Azami in control of this matchup, but here comes Apathy. STO takes down the champ. She enters the ring. Count up to 8. You cannot win the belt this way, Apathy. Maybe she's trying to win, but let her friend retain the belt. I don't know. Count up to 10 now, halfway home, and Azami re-enters the ring. But Apathy sent into the corner. Uh-oh, Azami, what's she looking to do here? Head scissors takes down Apathy. Great move there from the champion. Is she gonna get it done? The cover. 1, 2. Ooh, very close 2 count there. Azami nearly got Apathy, but she's got some fight in her still. Forearm. Oh, and the running boot takes down Azami. The cover. 1, 2. That is enough. We have a new women's champion. Apathy has overcome a year's worth of roadblocks and is once again women's champion.
The winner of the match, a new RWR Women's Champion, Apathy!
Kiss the gold, you deserve it. A hell of a battle between these two friends. Azami looked like she had it in the bag, but Apathy, a meat kick in her pocket, took out Azami, kicking her head into the 4th row at MetLife Stadium, and is enough to put away the champion, and we have a new women's champion. All the credit in the world to Azami K. Sato. Hell of a run as champion, but it has come to an end here tonight. Coming up next, gigantic match for the Intercontinental Championship. Kenji defends his title against his biggest opponent in his career, Razor Sharp.
Ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the RWR Intercontinental Championship.
Here comes the man who basically finessed his way into this match. It was an open invitational tournament to determine a number one contender for the title. Anyone could sign up, and this man took full advantage of that fact and ran his way through the tournament. He defeated Dmitry Kalashnikov and Linton in round 1. He beat Jimmy Kane in round 2, and he beat Adam Shaw in the finals. And he gets his shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and he gets his shot to keep what he claims is a promise that he made to General Manager Jarek Vanders to open Season 3 of Retaliation, which was, you may be in charge of the show now, but I'm going to win all your titles and represent your brand as the champion, whether you like it or not. He proclaimed Part 1, winning the tag championships with Just Insane, inserting their way into the Golden Ticket match, taking out Penagami in the match. And then later that night, cashed in and won the tag titles over Recoil. But now Recoil is the tag champs again. You'll see them tomorrow night defend. But this man looking to proclaim Step 2 here tonight. Wearing the colors of the Giants here tonight. Of course, taking a jab at the team who plays here 8 times a year. I guess it was too easy to jab on the Jets instead of deciding on the Giants. But one thing about the Giants is known for is Cinderella victories. Eli Manning defeating the Patriots and Tom Brady twice in the Super Bowl, once while the team was 18-0. Is this going to be an omen for this match here tonight? Can Kenji pull out the Eli Manning sized upset and retain his Intercontinental Championship? Or will it be too much for him to handle? But right now, Championship Edition dab. He's looking to dab on the haters, and there's certainly a hater in the ring for Kenji, who had an emotional victory as winning the Intercontinental Championship over Jay Era. Pick your poison. A lifelong dream achieved for this young man, who was very emotional and very, very proud of himself after the win. But Razor Sharp, before he even entered the tournament, he said he was going to turn Kenji's dream into a nightmare. And he's made good on his word, advancing this far, getting the title shot. Can he turn Kenji's dream into a nightmare? Or is there an upset up the sleeve once again of Kenji? We'll go to ringside for introductions.
Introducing first, the Challenger. From Bakersfield, California, the Ace Hole, Razor Sharp. Introducing the Champion.
From Flint, Michigan, he is the RWR Intercontinental Champion, Kenji.
And Kenji hands over the IC title, possibly for the last time. That is what it's all about, the Intercontinental Championship, a rich history. So far, can Kenji add to his legacy, or will it be tainted by a win by Razor Sharp? This one about to get underway. Here we go. It has been nearly 5 years since Razor Sharp has held a singles title, but that could all change here tonight with a win over Kenji. Razor, multiple-time world champion, multiple-time tag team champion, has never won what was perceived a mid-card title before in his career, but that could all change here tonight. And it could all change just for him, despite Jarek Vanders taking his position as the head of Retaliation. Well, he's kept his promise so far, but he's got one more step in his way, and that is the destiny of Kenji, who was destined to become the Intercontinental Champion, had the fans rally behind him at Pick Your Poison, and was able to get the job done not once but twice against Jay Era. But now Kenji, the biggest fight of his life. Oh, flipping out, trying to get back in the ring, and Razor catches him, power slams him onto the sand, trying to get the double damage points in his favor. Razor not done now. Picks Kenji up and slams him down to the ground. Floats over, keeping waist control. He definitely has the power advantage and slams Kenji down again on the outside. Razor Sharp does not care about Kenji's emotional win. He doesn't care about his dreams, his hopes, his triumph as the IC champion. He only cares about one thing, himself, and winning all the titles that Retaliation has to offer just to spite Jarek Vanders, just to be able to say that I represent his brand. Good, nice leg drop there by Kenji. He's definitely not going to go out without a fight. The cover, only a 1 count on Razor. Razor definitely went through some wars to get to this point. He fought a very game Jimmy Kane in the semifinals, and even a very game Adam Shaw in the finals, ultimately turning him into his purged self that we saw earlier tonight. Another 1 count on Kenji. But now, Razor's put up a shut-up time for him here tonight. There's no surprise attack, although 24-hour turnaround, certainly not a lot of time to scout your opponent, but Kenji was at ringside last night scouting his match. But the ace, self-proclaimed ace, hoping he could take it home. Picks up Kenji, nice back suplex, puts down the champion. But Kenji gonna fight back, chopping down the legs of Razor, but Razor fighting back against Kenji. He catches him, suplexes him down, keeping the head control, the shoulder control. Second suplex, he's not done. Looking for the trifecta, and it connects. And so far has been all challenger here. And just like he probably drew up as well. Just trying to overwhelm the champion as Kenji gets taken down by Razor. And again, just using Kenji's own arms to choke himself out at this point. In the center of the ring. You got to think, if you're Jarek Vanders, you just went through having to deal with Travis Sanders unsuccessfully, but now you have to see Razor, who, like I said, finessed his way into the tournament. Big spinning forearm there. He could be your Intercontinental Champion, and there's honestly nothing you could have done about it, as he did everything by the book. He even did the tag titles by the book for the most part. I mean, they did force themselves into the match, but they won the briefcases, and then they cashed it in the same night. But Kenji fights out of whatever Razor's trying to do, chop blocks him from behind, and this is the opening that the champion needs. Takedown of Razor. You could hear this East Rutherford crowd, basically a New York crowd, completely favoring the champion here tonight. And you can hear the boos as soon as Razor takes control once again, as he rams Kenji's head into the turnbuckles, taking him down to the ground. And now Razor, he sets up Kenji, he's got him up. Looking for the Razor's Edge, and it connects center of the ring. The cover, 1, 2, no. Kenji able to kick out at 2. Razor got to this point with the epicenter, making Adam Shaw tap out, but no, Kenji, nice head scissors, takes Razor down. He's got to be able to find a way to drag Razor to the ropes to hit his patented modified DDT, using his legs as the leverage, trying to plant him to the ground, bust him open, anything to get the advantage. Super kick, that'll help. Connects, taking down Razor. Kenji picks him right back up, tries to chop him down, and Razor fights back again. Oh no. He catches Kenji. Exclamation point connects. The cover, 1, 2. Oh, damn it. You have to be kidding me. Oh, this New Jersey crowd is going absolutely mad. They are pissed off. I'm
The winner of the
pissed
match,
off.
and new RWR Intercontinental Champion, Razor Sharp.
This son of a bitch has stolen another title, this time the Intercontinental Championship from Kenji. And his smug proudness holding the belt up high. Like it or not, he is your new Intercontinental Champion. Damn it. Kenji did not deserve this. But luckily for him, he does have a rematch under his belt. But man, I hope somebody puts this man in his place once and for all. Damn it, he's the new Intercontinental Champion. Well, we got to shift our gears again. Coming up next, our main event of the evening. Again, thank you for coming out to night 1 of Beach Brawl. Please join us again tomorrow night for the resurgence part of the show. And here we go, World Heavyweight title on the line. Max Height gets one more shot at the world title, taking on Norns. But this time, the match type favors Max Height. It is a ladder match. Who will climb to the
The
top?
following contest is a ladder match for the RWR World Heavyweight Championship. From St. Louis, Missouri, the main event, Max Height.
Max Height reached the top of the Retaliation World, winning the heavyweight title from Jake Rogers at Spring Classic, but was ultimately derailed at Pick Your Poison as the fans chose a remotivated, rededicated Norns fresh off exercising his demons against Donovan Payne, and Norns made a statement win, winning back his world title, his second one of the season of his career. And now Max Height's the one playing challenger. He earned his rematch against Norns, winning a triple threat match against the Green Void and against Adam Brown, but has put up a shut-up time, especially in a match type that certainly favors him. And a match type that Norns personally requested, so there would be no complaints and no excuses this time around.
From Asgard, he is the RWR World Heavyweight Champion, the Viking Warlord, Norns.
Here comes the champ. He doesn't have his belt because it is hanging above the ring. But Norns, like I said, no excuses, no complaints. I will give you a match type that favors you. Take the belt from me. I dare you. And this is a scarier Norns that we have ever seen, ever since finally putting away Donovan Payne at Spring Classic. And Max Height's got to hope he's got fate on his side, because God, if Max Height isn't able to win this here tonight, I don't know if anyone's going to be able to take the belt from Norns for a while. But we shall see in our main event of Beach Brawl, world title hanging above the ring. Can Max Height get it done in a match type that favors him? Or will Norns be able to scale the ladder and reclaim his prize? That is what is all about, the richest prize on Retaliation, the World Heavyweight Championship. There have been 19 champions in its history. Norns, the most recent one in his second reign. Here we go. Can Max Height be lucky number 20? Or will Norns get a defense. There we go, and Norns immediately out of the blocks, but Max Height trying to fight back. No water in the pool there. The classic David and Goliath matchup, except David, the bad guy in this one, Goliath, the good guy. And previous encounters favor Goliath, but Max Height, he's beaten Goliaths of his own. He's beaten the Green Void to get to this point, beaten Adam Brown to get to this point. He certainly has the tool set and the capability to beat a man the size of Norns. But, oh, no water in the pool there for Max Height, and these two just trading blows back and forth. Max Height takes down Norns. Of course, pinfall submissions do not matter, although Max Height's standing 450. Impressive every time I see it. The master of the 450, the main event in the main event. Making his skill set known, but Max Height overpowered and eliminated from the Rumble, taking a bad bump on the sand, or what's left of the sand at this point. But again, no pinfalls, no submissions. It's all about climbing the ladder, and Norns figuring that out early, grabbing said ladder, and is sending it into the ring. But I've never seen a man the size of Norns scale a ladder before. We'll see if he can even do so. But he's going to have to if he wants to retain the title. Again, he picked this match type. So, ladder outside of the ring. So is Max Height, and Norns, the champion, in control here. But Max Height catching him from behind, and Norns again just overpowering Max Height. That's certainly a... Oh, God, just throws him into the ropes. That's certainly an advantage he's going to have in this matchup. The power advantage. Max Height's got to outspeed, outwit Norns. Find a way to get him grounded and stuck on the outside so he can scale the ladder himself. Norns has to beat down Max Height enough so that he can scale the ladder himself. It's certainly not going to be as quick as Max Height scales the ladder. Nice DDT there from the challenger, takes down Norns. And now Max Height, another DDT, puts Norns on the ground. Max Height going to continue here. A third DDT, taking Norns down. Max Height certainly has a game plan in mind now. And anybody, including a man with a severe size disadvantage, can do a Russian leg sweep. But as much punishment as Max Height is giving Norns at this point in time, running knee and a neck breaker there, he's got to go out and grab a ladder at some point. Max Height, though, not interested in that. He's climbing up to the top rope. Instead, is he going to try to hit? No, diving knee drop instead. But again, the challenger taking control of this matchup, surprisingly enough. Not even using a ladder to his advantage, just using his skill to his advantage. I mean, Max Height almost beat Norns at Pick Your Poison. He hit a 450 and a Height bottom, but Norns kicked out and then immediately beat the shit out of Max Height to win the title. Oh, here we go again. Norns burning hammer out of nowhere, just like how he did it at Pick Your Poison. But again, no pinfalls, no submissions. You got to climb the ladder, and Max Height immediately back to his feet, planting Norns with another DDT. And now Norns staggering on the ground, and Max Height going to grab said ladder. Can he get the job done? We're about to find out. Norns already to his feet, though, as the ladder in play now in the ring. But Max Height trying to send Norns back to the ground so he can scale the ladder. Kick just pisses off Norns more than anything as Norns begins ramming Max Height into the corner. Oh God, he's perching him up on the top. What's he looking to do here? Norns. Oh God. Oh no. Has him set up. Oh God. Holy shit. Oh my God. Superplexes Max Height on top of that ladder. And the Viking Warrior is feeling it. But no, Max Height with the reversal. He's got to be in so much pain, but he's able to leg sweep Norns on top of the ladder, then hits him with the ladder. Max Height's back has to be screaming in pain, but he's running on pure adrenaline at this point. Max Height sending Norns into the ladder. Norns staggering. Trying to shake it off. Oh wait, Height bottom connects. Norns is on the ground. Is Max Height going to do it? He climbs the ladder. Scales it quickly. He's got the belt. Norns already to his feet. Max Height trying to unhook the belt. But here comes Norns slowly up the ladder. And Max Height ready to play defense, but immediately 3-4 shots sends Max Height off the ladder. 15 feet in the air. Now Norns is the one on top of the ladder. He's trying to unhook the belt. Can he do it? Max Height still not moving. He's on the ground. And Norns has retained the world title, beating Max Height at his own game. Norns has done it.
The winner of the match, and still RWR World Heavyweight Champion, Norns.
Norns retains the gold. Max Height, he had it in the bag, but Norns able to recover and climb the ladder and knocks Max Height off long enough to grab the belt. These are your results for night 1 of Beach Brawl for the Retaliation brand. We thank you for watching, and we hope you'll join us again tomorrow night. What a hell of a show. I'm sure Resurgence has a lot to offer tomorrow night too, regardless of who runs it. But for now, I am commentator Uno. Thank you for watching night 1 of Beach Brawl.